Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Lights Out Racing. I am here. I'm Krastar in the commentary box with my fellow commentator, Alex. Hello.
Hello.
And once again, Biggles in race control.
Hi, thank you. I'm down in pit lane, Biggles. Thank you.
Yes, and we are here for assist section 2 in Lights Out Racing. We are here in Azerbaijan, in Baku. And this is going to be one hell of a race if the other races are anything to go by.
Yeah, the race in non-assist Baku was pretty crazy. I think only half the field finished the race.
Yeah, and assist one yet again for the second time in 3 races had wet qualifying. And wet qualifying around Baku was something, all right. See, one of the Haas's is going out. That is Ionites. He is the first one going out, and almost bins it at the start. So
That's all good. I did that too.
yeah, all right. For your grid order, we have only had, unlike assist one and non-assist, we've only had one race. We've only had the race at Singapore, and your standings are as follows. Mikau is in the lead with 25 points. Finished first in Singapore. White in second with 18. Duck Lovers in third with 15. Total Wizard, the reserve driver, who knows, might become full-time, but he's in Europe, so probably not. But Total Wizard in fourth. Julian in fifth place, though. He did get, he is not here today, and as far as I can tell. And Julian got the fastest lap last time. Straffian in 6th, Stevie in 7th, and the other people who were there that race, which were Jetty, Henners, Poppy, and Cirillo, all DNF'd. They all crashed or retired. So, this time we have 17 people around Baku, and we will see what happens with 17 people around this track.
Craziness.
Well, definitely craziness, but what kind of craziness? That's the thing.
Hopefully we got a great race like we did at Baku on Tuesday. It was.
Yeah, absolutely. Yellow flag in sector 1. That is the racing point of that is a new guy, JJ. His wing is not damaged, so that is good. So he might still be able to keep on racing, but he did go off at turn 3. Good news. Yeah, people are starting off their laps now. Ionides, Iron Hammer, Wizard. He was very fast last race, and Squirmy looks like JJ, Freeware, Squirmy on the medium tires, and Ezzy, Wizard, and Jetty are all on the hards. Now, if you were qualifying here, Alex, what would your race strategy be? Like, would you want to qualify on the mediums or the softs, or potentially even the hards? You know, that's usually not an option. But what would you do in the race? Are you fast enough to go out on mediums? Or
Well, I'm pretty quick, so I could do it on medium tires, but I'm probably for the rest of the season gonna qualify on those soft tires because it's very, very possible that early on in the race we're gonna see a safety car. So, as soon as that safety car comes out, you better bet that everyone on the softs is gonna box for either mediums or hards, as what I did in Baku last time around. I boxed right to the hards.
when JJ has left the session, has gone into the pits, that's not good. Probably some connection issues if they're going in the pits. Ionides will be the first to set a lap. Let's see what it'll be. It's a 140.489. Will that be beaten by Wizard? No, 147. And there's a yellow flag in Sector 2. That is, I think, one of the Red Bulls going slowly. It was Big Poppy. It was Big Poppy who was going slowly. No wing damage, though. That's definitely good. Who's coming across the line next?
It's a Renault. Oh no, he's in the pits. It's a Ferrari.
I think that would be an Alpha. I don't know who that was. Cyril comes
It
across
was
the line. 146.92. Sorry, 962. Apologies.
Steve made it to second. Oh, and now he's in third because Hanners has provisional pole.
Henry's divisional pole with a 139. I don't know exactly what number it is. Big Poppy going into the pits. So it'll be a Toro Rosso. It'll be Duck Lovers next across the line. What can Duck Lovers do? That is provisional pole. 139.050, exactly 300s up on Henners.
Very close.
But Freeware on the mediums tops that 139.038. That was quick. Yeah, that was very quick. And Mikau 138.1.
Even quicker.
Yeah, that's a 138. That's a 138 one.
That's 800th of a second quicker than Freeway.
That's insane. We've seen how good Mikau is. He's just decimated everyone. As there's car going slowly, that's an Alfa Romeo coming in sector 2. That would be Ezzy. The Ezzy going slowly, I think. Might have been the Haas in front, but it looks like it was Ezzy. Ezzy is currently reserving for this race. I'm gonna need to add him on the spreadsheet once I have the time to do that. As Steven is gonna come into the pits. What about the Haas? Haas also not trying coming into the pits. Oh, and there's a Renault off. Who is that? That's Vez.
Sorry to interrupt. Let's remember too that Freeway also set that blistering second fastest time right now on the mediums.
Yeah.
If I were Freeware, sorry, I would stick to those medium tires, not put on the softs.
Yeah, we've seen people make that mistake though. We've seen he'll make that mistake around Baku, just going on had good lap times on mediums, to just switch into softs for unknown reasons.
It depends what kind of strategy he's going for. If he's going for a track position strategy, this is a perfect time to keep the mediums and stay on them. If he's going for a pit stop where he's gonna want to do a 2 stop, 2 or 3 stop, then he should go on the softs.
Yeah.
And we've seen previously here before, I think there was a lot of safety car incidents, I believe earlier, right? In some of the other categories.
Yes, a lot of safety cars on Tuesday, that's for sure.
Yeah, a lot of safety cars on Saturday as well. Vez is about to start his next flying lap. His first flying lap on the softs. We're going to go on board with Vez. He is a reserve. He's a reserve tonight. He does race, though, in Assist 1 also for the Renault team. Does not have any points yet, though. Maybe he's hoping to get his first points here in Assist 2. Although this isn't the way he'd like to do it. Would like to get points in the league that he's consistently racing in. But as a racing driver, you're always looking at the score whenever you can. So definitely looking to make the most of it. As Vez coming into the 5-6 chicane here. Hard to get right, easy to go wide, but Vez does a very good job of it. As going through the short straight coming up turn 7. This can catch out some people. Stays on the inside, maybe a bit too close to the inside as he comes into the castle section. Coming through, and is a bit slow coming up to turn 8. As we now go through the fast ending section to sector 2, turn through 12, 13, and 14, through 15, you can easily hit the wall if you're not careful, but it does manage to keep it. Coming up into sector 3, it's not a set of purple sectors, so it won't be the fastest lap in the world. Comes a bit wide through 17, and very wide through 19, and touches the wall. That won't be the best of laps. Now, is he going to stay on this lap, or is he going to come into the pits after he's touched the wall? He's going to come across the line. It is 10th. It definitely would have been better if he had not touched the wall through 19, but it's a 141.0.
He definitely made a mistake in the first sector.
Yeah,
That cost him a
invalidated.
bit of time.
Yeah, and he's invalidated this lap. He'll kind of have to go back to the pits now.
White
He
is
set a personal
flying.
best on his third sector. He was really quick through the third sector, but he lost a lot of time to the first and second sector.
White is flying purple sector 1 and sector 2. If he's on it right now, he will
Oh,
be
there are
on
cars
pole.
slow at the end of sector 2. There's a Williams and a Mercedes slow. As we see Jetty Ricardo crossing the line, only good for P14, only beating out Ezzy. So not the best showing from Ezzy 9 time. Sorry, from Jetty. From Jetty, sorry.
Gente just crossed it. He didn't improve. He's on the mediums, P15.
Great
Yo-
lap
Mikhail's
from
not
White.
crossing the line. Oh no, Mikhail's on our lap.
Yeah.
Great lap from White. He's P2 now, only 2/10 off from Macau.
There's a Haas coming up. That'll be Ionides. I'm just gonna call him Io for the rest of this race. Io coming across the line, improves the P7, 139.3.
He's a little bit off the pace. Freeware his teammate. He's in P3. And Freeware is actually on a hot lap right now. He set the fastest first sector.
He looks
So-
really rapid.
Yeah, we're gonna look at Iron Hammer though. As Iron Hammer coming across the line, he cannot improve. Still, his 139.423 stays. That'll be P8.
Freeware is purple sector 2. He is absolutely flying. He looks super rapid on track right now.
Coming through turns 18 and 19. It does a good job of keeping it clean through there. And coming through turn 20. Going on the long straight. Turning on the DRS. We'll see what Freeware can do. It's looking like a podium. And it is, sorry, P1.
Hey, he's got it. He's got it. Wow, that Racing Point has a lot of... Lance Stroll's father would be happy right now. That's a lot of pace.
Lawrence, his name. Lord Stroll will be very happy. Freeware finally beating Mikau. No one has been able to beat Mikau in qualifying or in a race so far.
Now, Macau's going to cross the line right now. He's at the fastest first sector, but he's just slow in the second sector. Can he do it?
Oh, yes, he can. 137.999.
He got it first sector and the last sector. He got it. He was a little slow in the second sector, so...
Freeware, though, notably, Freeware deciding to go on the soft tires. Trying to get as high as a qualifying position as he can. As there's a Haas crossing the start finish line, but in the pits. I thought that was seeing it. Yeah, both the next cars look like they're going into the pits. Although there's a Renault coming across the line.
Is that solo?
That was squirmy. I don't see any. That wasn't any improvement though.
Squirmy did. Squirmy's on a Squirmy. Solal's about to cross the line.
Yeah, Cirillo into the pits.
And Freeware, I think Freeware's going to box as well.
No ERS. So yeah, definitely going to box. We have 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left in qualifying.
I think they'll all box right now for some fresh rubber to try to put in a last. Oh, Stifram's going to cross the line.
Yes.
Is Stifram going to improve?
He's on an outlap, so he is now on his flying.
Yeah. Anyway, so it's interesting. Like we've seen this familiarity before. Like it's looking right now that the top 5 are separated within a second.
Yeah. So and we have 130. We have 137. High 130. Sorry, very very high 137s. Basically 138. We have 138 to 141. Yeah. That is the gap we have right now. Sorry, I'm trying to find. Going to it should be Squirmy. Is that Squirmy fastest sector 2 time? That is a big improvement from where he was now in P16. This is going to be a big improvement as he's going to cross the line after this huge straight. So we'll see what he can do. Finally approaching the finish. It is P9. P9 139.625. I expected a bit more.
Yeah.
I expected a bit more from someone who had the fastest sector 2. But well done to him to get in the points, as you will, even though it's qualified.
Right, a 40.3 second sector, so definitely the fastest.
Yeah.
And Mikhail, who set the fastest lap, had a 140.8 second sector, so he gained a lot of time during there.
And Striphium absolutely having potential. There's a Haas in the wall in the castle section. That would be Ionides. Does Ionides have any wing damage is the question.
Yep, he does.
Yep. Yep, you can see that now
Macau's
as he
time-
passes.
I think Macau's 37.9 is the fastest time we have seen in LOR history at Baku.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I can.
It's a 137.999, as you were saying before. It's like 1999 recurring. It's almost like you can just call it 138.
Yeah. Yeah, but as a racing driver, you'd prefer to hear it as a 137.
That is very true.
0.9 in any sales pitch always sounds better, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Iron Hammer is going to be the first of these people on the Outlast, although we see Squirmy and Jetty. Striphium is retired. Striphium is retired. Where is Striphium? He was in a Williams. I think he was just in the pits.
P16.
No, Striphium P16. No, he was in Sector 2. Now in AI, hopefully Jetty and whichever Red Bull is behind Jetty don't have problems navigating around whichever was.
So, at the moment, we have a lot of drivers on their outlaps right now. We have Macau, Freeware, White, Duck, all the top runners at the moment, the top pace. Gente, Henna, and the MLR.
Yeah.
They're all pretty close together on the track. So they're in sector 2. They're pacing themselves ready and warming up the tires.
Meanwhile,
This is going to be the last lap. We're in what, 1 minute 30? This is going to be the run towards the finish. I'll let you guys commentate.
Iron Hammer tapping the walls both after turns 6 and 7, so it probably won't be an improvement as we see a yellow flag in Sector 2. Don't know who that is. Ionides is not going to be out in time to complete a lap. Just that incident in the castle section just ruining his qualifying as Squirmy retires from the session.
It's 58 seconds left. Freeware's about to cross the line now to start his fastest lap. Behind him we have White, Solau, Wizard, and Verz.
Ooh, and there's an incident with one of the runners. That is JJ. There's an incident at the very end of Sector 2. Still racing though, still has his wing. Iron Hammer is going to come and set the first of his 2 last laps. What will Iron Hammer do? He will get up to P7, 139.387. As Iron Hammer, though, will not be setting a second lap time. So you can.
No, oh yeah, he's out. He's
Yeah.
the fun in he's part across the line, but it's too late for Duck Lovers. Duck Lovers will set a last lap. That's it. So we have Freeware, White, Solo, Total Wizard, Verdes, Mikal, and the Fun.
Yeah,
Duck
but
Lover
let's see what Henner's can do. Henner's up into P4, 138.4.
I'm curious to know how Freeware is gonna do. I've been on board with him this whole time, and
He's gonna be
so
the
far
first to
so
cross the
good.
line.
Big Poppy improves from P16 to P12, 140.0.
Let's go on board. So Freeware's the first of the guys to cross the line last lap. So this is it. Behind him is White and Solo. So let's see what Freeware first. He's going to be the first guy in the front runner across the line.
I think he had a pretty bad Sector 1, but his Sector 2 is purple. So let's see here if he can close the gap, maybe take pole.
Can he snatch pole position from Mikau? Yes, he can. 137.899, exactly 1/10 ahead.
Okay, White's going to cross the line. White and P3. Let's see what White can do. He's quite a little slower.
Oh, Mikau has wing damage. He's backing out.
Oh, Mikau's wing damage, and he's straight into the wall. Straight into the wall, turn 15.
Now, Wizard's now going to cross the line. Let's see what Wizard can do. I think he's on the mediums too.
Yeah. But no, he goes into the pits. That'll be a P15 start.
Fun? What can the Fun do?
Yeah, the JJ.
Fun stayed out. He stayed out. He's going to P6.
He's 6th.
Duck Lovers made a mistake. Duck Lovers stopped on track. He's not gonna. finish his lap.
That'll be it then. That'll be it
Hentai's still on a lap, I think.
Now, for me, everybody's pitting or has a pit or has finished.
Oh yeah, Henna's finished. That's right. Wow, what a last minute performance from Freeware.
Yeah,
It was the Sector 3 speed. I think the Sector 3 really he set a purple there, so that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was fast. He was purple in Sector 2 as well. He was really flying. I'm just curious, Biggles, any penalties in this qualifying session?
No, none. Thank you for asking that, but I'll check with the stewards, but I believe that there's none.
So that should be the grid.
Freeware is your top qualifier. Gets pole position. Mikau, White, Henners, Duck Lovers, JJ, Ironhammer, Ionides, Jetty, and Squirmy rounding out the top 10.
And interesting too, because we have P14, P15 qualified in the mediums and the hards, but they're out of the top 10 anyway. So they qualified. They can set whatever tires they want.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Maybe we should have seen them on the sauce to try to get in that top 10, but
Yeah,
now they get fresh tires.
Mm-hmm.
And Wizards fast as well, so we'll see.
Yeah, but no one was as fast as Mikau until Freeware came along. This is gonna be a battle. We're gonna see, and this is gonna be enjoyable. Who will have the better race pace?
It's almost 100th of a second, exactly the same.
It is exactly 100th of a second.
Yeah, 137.899, and then Mikau did a 137.999. It's all the
Very
nines.
close.
9 is their lucky number, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Everybody just getting their setups and strategy ready, and then we'll be on the formation lap.
Have we predicted the race to be dry or not? Let's see.
Yeah, it's looking dry.
Okay.
A little wet would spice things up, though. Wouldn't mind it.
It is Baku, though. So
as soon as those circles stop loading, all the ticks. No, it's dry.
Yep.
There we go. Hopefully everybody's in the game. It looks like everybody's in the game. Let's hope everybody's in the game.
As for tires, top 10 are all on softs. Everyone from 11 to 17 is mediums, except for Steven, who has decided to go on the softs. Definitely less of a variety than we've seen in the past 2 races for assist 1 and non-assists.
Yeah, so low, right? In P11, the first of the medium runner. Is that correct?
Yes, that would be correct.
Yeah. So all the guys decide softs. Now, what do you predict, guys? Do you think, and you've had experience recently with the other leagues. Will there be a safety car? Do you think within lap 1 or 2?
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah, I think
there's
so.
There's gonna be a safety car.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah.
I think the real question is anyone going to go straight onto the hards after that first safety car?
If they do, they won't be able to make it.
I'll keep an eye. Dick Tucker's left the session. I hope Dick Tucker comes back. I think they got the correct.
I don't think I saw Dick Tucker in the first place.
No,
yeah,
I think
I
he might have. Yeah, I don't think he's joined the race.
Cirillo, so I don't see Cirillo either. Cirillo has also disconnected from the session. I'm gonna go into. Could anyone go into Discord and see if we need to
I can go check
do a relobby?
I'll try that.
Okay, yeah, you go take a look.
I don't have the access. Sorry. You guys can handle it. So let them go through the final corners right now, warming up the tires.
Yeah, I'm gonna check Discord. Apologies.
I'll get down in pit lane. I'll try to give you guys as much of the details that I can get from the bosses and from the pit lane action. So it's back to you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks.
we are fine. Yeah, we are going to start.
Yeah, I didn't see any messages. I think it's good to go. We're gonna have a on time start for this race today.
It's Freeware. Is Freeware the newcomer on pole position? If you have just joined, this is assist section 2 for Lights Out Racing. We have 2 assist sections and 1 non-assist section. and this is the sixth section too. This is round 2 in Baku as everyone gets onto the grid. Seeing the last couple cars come in. Mikau, your championship leader, but is starting second today. Freeware getting pole position, waiting for the lights to come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights are on. And it's lights out racing here in Baku. Freeware getting a very good start, keeping ahead of Mikau, but we're going to go into the back. See, it's 4 wide into turn 1. And Turtle Wizard is the big loser out of the group, falling all the way back to P17.
White's got some wing damage already. Went to the back of someone ahead.
Oh, we see JJ and Henners are side by side fighting. Although JJ should be able to get that position and does.
Pretty clean already. That's pretty good to see. Just a couple cars with damage.
Yeah, it could be the commentator's curse. Again, oh, there's a move. I see someone making a move. Oh, that's a Red Bull that spun. There's a Red Bull that spun. That's White. White tried to make a move up the inside and has spun all the way down to 13th. And there is a safety car out after, and White does have wing damage. Safety car out on the first lap thanks to White's spin.
Yep. Here it is. I called it with 1 or 2.
The commentators cursed Jade Rivers. It did happen after I did say I was through the first couple of turns quickly. I did say it might not happen, and there it is.
So all the teams are out. It's going to be really busy in the pit lane right now. It looks like there's going to be a bunch of people. They're going to be boxing, changing those tires. Whether you go from the softs and choosing the mediums or even the hards right now. They're approaching sector 3 now, so they've all had to bunch up, obviously, because of the safety car. Let's have a look and see who wants to go in the pits, who's going to try to change strategy, who has damage and who doesn't have damage. It's going to be interesting.
Many cars
Now they're
I know White has damage.
Freeware's box. Milker's box.
Henner's box, but JJ is staying out.
Pit lane. We have leaders boxing. I'll try to give you information on that.
JJ, Ionide's Hammer, Big Poppy staying out. Cirillo getting a penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
I have 3/4 of the people in the box right now, so
Wizard staying out, Stryfium staying out.
Medium runners should all stay out right now. The ones that started on medium should stay out to get that track position.
Yep.
They were all pretty far down the grid.
As far as I can see right now, everybody who has boxed is boxing on the mediums. There is one person that's boxing on the hards.
That would be White.
White.
Yeah,
he had damage.
Actually. So there's White. White has boxed for the. He's chosen the hard tires.
Vez on another set of soft tires.
Vez is on softs, and Steven's still boxing right now. They're repairing the damage. Steven's also chosen the softs. So there you have it.
I don't mind that from Vez. He's gonna be. He's predicting another safety car in the next 5 laps. Then those soft tires really don't last long.
Yeah, so is Ezzy. Ezzy is also on the soft tires.
If I were further back in the grid, I think I would go for what White went, the hard tires. Just try to go as far and long as I possibly can. Maybe at the end, box for mediums or softs, whatever it may be. But I think early on like this, if you're so far down the field, it's better to go longer in this race.
Yeah, are the hards gonna last to the end? Are we gonna see Are we gonna see that one stop, seeing it last to the end, or are we gonna see a soft, hard, soft strategy?
At least one more stop from those hard tires. They will not make it to the end.
Yeah.
I think you can do maybe like 20 laps on those hards. I might be wrong because in my race I don't have time to do 20 laps. The safety car came out, but I think it's about 20 laps on those hard tires.
Yep. Safety car still has that yellow light blinking. But if Steven comes up, we're just waiting for Steven. We have most of the cars already piled up, so we might have the safety car come in this lap, but it all depends on if Steven is going to be there or not.
Yeah, just to say, as much as the hard tires do last long and last about 20 laps, those softs really don't last long. In my race, on lap 1, the safety car came out. and on lap 6 my rears were already at 70% and I lost it through the last 2 corners. So really those softs don't last long here. This circuit is notorious for giving rear tire wear because of all the slow and heavy traction zones.
So, sorry to confirm, you said lap 6 was about when the softs start running off?
Yeah, but I also had about 3 laps behind a safety car before that, so they really don't last long.
Okay. So they're all bunched up right now behind the safety car, so
Yeah.
we should be good to be underway. Now they're approaching, well, they're finishing sector 1.
Although
so they'll be approaching sector 2.
Cirillo actually goes into the pits on this.
He's boxed the mediums, yes.
Yeah. I said that box a lap after.
He'll catch the back of the pack by the time they enter the sector 2.
Biggles, do you know what tire he was on before he made his stop for mediums?
Solo was on the mediums. He's been on mediums.
Yeah, so he's getting a fresh set.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So he started mediums. He's boxed twice. So he's gone medium and medium. So he had damage to repair.
Interesting thing to see here is the difference in strategy between your best qualifiers actually no. Ooh, White has a penalty for a collision with Squirmy. What happened there? As Freeware and Mikau did pit for mediums. Freeware must have had damage because he was leading, but now he's back to P10 and Mikau is ahead, and that's going to be tough to catch up.
So in the gainers from the start, we're looking at the big gainers here. Big Puppy, he's gained 8 positions. He's up into P4. Wizards gained 10 positions. He's in P5, and Staffu is also has gained.
Ooh, and Big Hoppy
11
has
positions.
had a penalty for a collision with Iron Hammer.
Yeah, everybody's slamming on the brakes. The safety car's in, and the MRL in first has to bunch up the pack, and some people aren't seeing it coming, I guess.
Yeah.
Here we are, get ready for
And
green.
MRL is away. Let's see who will have the jump on this safety car restart. Big Poppy not really catching up to anyone. Wizard might catch up to Big Poppy. I don't think so, though. And no one really catching up in the top 5, though. Will it be a different story in the back? I think it's Mikau and Strithium fighting. They're side by side. Mikau has taken the position. That is what he does. There's a yellow flag already in Sector 1. Hey, that is Jetty. That is Jetty in the wall.
Yeah, that's collision back there in P13, 14, 15. Jetty's lost a few places. He dropped back to P14.
White in P17.
I thought that's not meant to wall. He's got no damage.
We're going to see this. There's a Williams on Williams fight happening. And there's another yellow flag. Who could that be? Ooh, and Henners touches Strithium. None have wing damage, though. Side by side, there's and Duck Lovers trying to get in on it. Strithium falling back to P8. Duck Lovers tried to capitalize, but won't be able to. He'll have to slot back as they go through the castle section. Duck Lovers really trying to make things work. It's trying to go down the left side. This could be an accident here. Yeah. Yup, Strithium right into Duck Lovers.
Oh, it's a BSC.
And Duck Lovers is out. I will say that one I did see coming because like
they saw that one coming. Holy!
I thought that was gonna Duck Lovers won't be happy. Like I thought that accident was gonna be avoided at first because
as they're approaching the pits right now, do you think these front runners are gonna box on the softs?
Yeah, I think the front.
Yeah,
I think
they should. I think.
Oh, Irons is boxed. Iron and Iron Hammer, both of them. P2, P3 is boxed.
Really good move. It's a free pit stop. Why not take it? You're already on 3 laps on your soft tires.
JJ decides to stay out, though.
Yeah, so mediums should stay out. The softs should box.
The Fun is taking the lead, and Wizards up the P2, but let's have a look. Big Puppy's boxed as well. What was Big Puppy? And White was already boxed on the hards. I'm surprised he's in already.
Yeah.
He must have damage. He was all by himself at the back of the field. I'm not sure what happened there. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna change his tires?
Yeah.
Now,
Anyways,
duck lovers.
anyways,
Big
with,
Puppy's gonna exit on the soft. Sorry to interrupt there. Let's see what happens. Duck lovers. Is Duck lovers gonna? Duck lovers is still in.
no,
in
he's
the
out.
dog.
He's completely
He's
out.
out, yeah.
His tire was
And
gone.
White-
His
I
tire
think
was
White-
torn off.
No, okay. White is exiting. White's decided to go with the soft compound, the medium compound.
Yeah.
That was all over Total Wizard right now.
And
As
there we have it.
as for where is Strifium? Strifium in P6. As for what happens between Duck Lovers and Strifium, I thought that accident was avoided at first because they were side by side and they went through turn 13. I thought that turn 13 was gonna be, if any place where someone could turn left and try to go for that apex and slam into the car and not know that it was there. But they got to a straight. I think it was the straight between 13 and 14.
Here we go. Macau's gonna try to make a move around the outside of Total Wizard.
Oh, I didn't realize we were starting. Mikau. Yeah, Mikau going. Mikau trying to weave around. Will not be able to make the move on Wizard just yet. I did not realize that we were starting. As he catching up to Vez, the Renault in front. Mikau, though, trying to make a move on Wizard. Wizard doing a good job defending so far.
Macau's got a lot of straight line speed.
Yeah, that's what Mikau does. Yeah, Mikau is very good with the speed. Henners is behind, trying to get past Mikau. Also, not a very easy thing to do.
The top three all the way down to 5 are really close together now.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting to watch here.
A nice train. I personally find it very difficult to follow a car extremely closely through the braking zones here.
Yeah.
Because they're so heavy and everybody brakes at different times.
And speaking of trains,
And look at,
there's a big one forming in the
sorry
in the
to interrupt there,
midfield.
but look at the lead that the Fun has. It's like 6-second lead. He's all the way up the track. I don't know what happened, but he's.
Yeah,
going back
Wizard's
on
just
board.
been defending from Mikau. Hard thing to do, defend from Mikau, but he's done a very good job. We're probably going to see Mikau pass on the straight. Mikau being very careful not to collide with Wizard. And that is very good because that could have been another safety car. And a more inexperienced driver would have just kept down the start. Ooh, 3 wide. I'm glad that I went off
3
of
wide again.
cockpit.
It's
everywhere.
4 wide. It's 4 wide.
It's 2 by 2 into turn 1. Mikau was in the back end, getting that position, but that might give Henners an opportunity.
Total Wizard is the big loser out of that. Wow, that is so unfortunate. See what the lack of DRS can do to you down a straight.
As Strifium is fighting with Squirmy right now.
It's P2.
Ooh,
P3,
3
P4,
wide.
P5.
It's 3 wide coming into turn 3. It's Strifium is gonna keep that position from Squirmy yet again.
All this battling is making MRL Stroll in the lead run away with this.
Yes, MRS. JJ in the. Ooh, and there's a little bit of contact. Squirmy forcing his way through as White sets the fastest lap.
Way too
And
quick into that
Strifium
turn
is
for
going to take
Squirmy.
that position right back as Squirmy has a bad turn 7, gets into the wall.
Way too deep. Way too deep.
Yeah.
And moves him with the P6. That's the racing. The Williams up in the P6.
Yellow flag in sector 2. I don't see any notifications though, so I don't know who we're talking.
So we have a big gap right now. The Fun's way out in lead right now.
Safety
He's got
car.
at least 5 seconds.
Oh, another safety car. I don't know who that was.
I don't see anything on
Oh,
track.
I think it could have been.
If
What?
JJ doesn't
Maybe.
pit now, yeah, JJ's pitting now. Very smart move.
Yeah, the
I'm
Fun.
JJ.
The Fun pitting.
Might have been the one to get the safety car out. Might have.
Everybody else staying out. Mikhail's staying out. Hannah's staying out.
Huh?
Freeware's
It
staying
was.
out. Okay.
Different-
Strifium into the pits.
MRL Stroll.
Different boxing. Ventai's boxing.
JJ might have played this very well.
Stephen's boxing.
Is
Yeah.
JJ played this very well. I think had the softs and kept those soft tires going, kept them for 8 laps. Hard to do around Baku, but 2 safety cars definitely helps with that. We kept those soft tires and made those last. And
Let's have a look. So it looks like Iron Hammer's gone to the hards. Easy Time's gone to the hards. Gentile's gone to the hards.
Yeah, now it's time for those hards.
Perez has gone to the hards. Stephen's gone to the hards.
You can make it to the end on the hards now. Was just gonna say,
And
MRL
Iron
Stroll
Tide's
MRL Stroll. It's as if like he did this all on purpose. I'm pretty sure that he is the reason why the safety car came out. He made contact with the walls on the last 2 turns, similar to what I did in the non-assist race on Tuesday. Those rears on the soft tires are absolutely dead. You can't even go flat out through those last 2. I wasn't on board with him, but I'm pretty sure he must have lost the back end and hit the wall. And that's what brought the safety car out. And look at this, he's on fresh hards now.
So it's interesting now that we have the top 5 right now are all on the medium compound, but behind them we have the Fun, who was leading the race before. He's in MLR, the Fun. Yeah, he's in P6. Wizard behind him. He's on fresh hards as well. P7, P8 Iron Hammer. He's on the hards. Easy Times on the hards. Gentile's on the hards. So it's going to be a hard versus medium compound race.
It'll be very, very interesting to see. I did not expect the Funky JJ to have a chance with this race based on where he qualified, but he has played the safety cars very well. He's going to be the leading car on the hards, and we're going to see what he can do. Definitely, Mick. Those top 5 might have to pit again. Is a possibility of staying out, but that's where those hards come into play. And definitely people older on the hards will have to pit. So
we're on lap 8, and those medium compounds are now 6 laps old, even though they are running behind the safety car. How do you feel from experienced race drivers? Do you think that those medium tires could go to the end?
Nope, they're not going to the end. That's for sure.
Okay.
That is 100%. They're gonna have to stop. Honestly, the only good thing about them staying in is maybe they're gambling for a safety car. If there's no safety car, they're gonna have to stop during green flag running, and that's just gonna send them all the way back. And then MRL Stroll is gonna fly by if he can stay close.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you guys have heard it from experienced racing drivers, so they know exactly what's going to happen. So it's going to be interesting right now. Yeah. So does that play into the hard runners right now in P6, P7?
Absolutely does. Absolutely. I think it's hard to say, but maybe I think the hards and the mediums, lap 7 mediums and fresh hards are about the same pace. So as long as MRL Stroll could stay with the top 5, I think he'll be back up in the lead pretty shortly. All that saying that he keeps his wing clean and everything.
All right, well, they're all bunched up. They're approaching Sector 3, so I'll give you more updates from the pit lane, but I'm sure it's back to you guys. They're going to be resuming race soon, so...
Yeah.
Actually, Biggles, before we restart here, are there any penalties?
No, negative. There are some, but I'll get back to you on that one, but a couple of 5-second penalties.
All right.
And I'm sure that after this race, there will be a report on Stryfium from Duck Lovers. And we will see, and we'll see how that impacts finishing positions.
I mean, it's kind of hard to go too wide through there. Very fast sequence of corners. It was kind of inevitable, though.
Yeah, so might be a racing incident, might not. We will see. As safety car will almost certainly come in this lap. And we get the new safety car in this lap. We're gonna go on board with Freeware. Mikau, very good on these restarts. So it's gonna be tough for Freeware from P3 having to get ahead of Henners to then challenge Mikau. But this is the fight that we're gonna want to watch though. There is some separation, so we're gonna go Henners to see this restart happen. Mikau waiting for very late to bolt, as he usually does, and he bolts now. Mikau getting a very good start. Henners having to weave a couple more times, and Freeware gonna take the advantage. Is going to pass him as Ionides gets a penalty for colliding with Steven. But Freeware is almost certainly going to pass Henners into turn 1. I say almost certainly, though. I thought he was going to get past. Freeware staying behind Henners, though. Henners doing a very good job with defending. As White makes position up on Steven.
Goes straight, misses the braking.
Ooh, that is not good. Total Wizard making the move on Cirillo. Very nice. And there's someone falling. I don't know who they think that's Jetty and Squirmy.
It's the runner.
Went down as well. Yeah, Squirmy went down. He went straight off into turn 2. It's unfortunate.
Oh, and that's Iron Hammer. Iron Hammer has lost some of his wing, going right into turn 3.
He's still going,
and that's Steven. That is
Bez also can start kissing that wing.
Steven in the wall on turn 3.
Iron Hammer's still hitting the wall. He's gonna really kiss that one goodbye.
And Stefu has damage in the Mercedes. He's got wing damage on the right. Oh, he's gonna get past. Easy time.
Yeah, Henners is not going to be able to catch up to Mikau just because Mikau has such good pace. The question is, will Freeware be able to catch up to Henners? And then it's a game of will he catch up to Mikau. It's just Mikau needs to extend his lead right now as Stryfium overtakes the damaged Iron Hammer, and Ezzy 9 time will also overtake.
Morale Stroll needs to get closer. He's really got to make these hard tires work. He can push them as hard as he wants right now.
Ooh, Vez and Ezzy. Iron Hammer going off again. Vez and Ezzy, though, this is a fight right here.
And Big Puppy looks like.
Oh, there's a big crash. That was Jetty. That was Ionides, I'm pretty sure. Everyone, VSC, I don't know how that's not a full safety car. That was a huge crash.
Squirmy's out. It's a VSC. It's a virtual safety.
Yep.
There's pit lane action right now. We have Big Puppy in the pits. We have Iron Hammer in the pits. We have Gentai in the pits.
All this is gonna do is help Emerald Stroll that little bit more. Maybe get them in the heads of the medium runners ahead to box because their tires are gonna start to get worn real quick.
Yeah.
Iron Hammer's exited on the hards. Big Puppy, what's Big Puppy done? Big Puppy's on the hards.
Yeah, you could see that VSC coming though as they get back to green flag racing. You can
Steven's also in box
Ooh,
as well.
And Freeware does not get a good 5-6 chicane. He's gonna have extra work to do now to catch up to Henners. But you could see that instant coming. They're like 2, 3, even 3 wide coming into 18 and 19. That was not gonna end well. Someone had to back off.
So Iron Hammer and Gentai exited in the pits. They chose the medium compound, so they feel that medium compound could go to the end. It looks like Steven's gonna do it as well. Squirmy's gonna. I think Squirmy might be stuck right now. Yeah, he's out.
Ezzy right on the tail of Stryfium, waiting to make the move. Stryfium is just gonna let Ezzy go by, but now he won't. Now he's gonna try to take that inside line for turn 16, but Ezzy will keep ahead. But Stryfium playing the mind games here, let Ezzy past. This might be why. Trying to overtake on now DRS has been enabled, overtaking on the back straight, but Ezzy has just gotten such a good launch. Oh, and this is why Stryfium going into the pits, probably because of damage.
Yeah, he's boxed. I see him in the pit lane right now.
Ooh, and Freeware has a bit of a moment. That might give Henners an opportunity to come up.
Henners. Freeware is past Henners.
White Vez and Stryfium have boxed right now. I'll try to give you an update on the compound. Yeah. Looks like they're all choosing the mediums. I'm not sure the damage right now.
Question is,
it looks like Iron Hammer's. No, he's passing the box right now.
Yeah, Iron Hammer is on mediums.
Okay, White is exiting the box. He's exited ahead of Stryfium and Vedez.
Freeware building the gap to Henners, doing a good job, but at the same time, is having a hard time catching up to Mikau. And I can't blame him. It's a very difficult thing to match Mikau's race pace.
Emerald Stroll just needs to take a nice deep breath, not worry about it. He's got to stay close, but he needs to keep his wing clean. The top 3 still need to box in this race. It's a must.
Yeah, JJ has a very good chance, but we'll see later in this race whether Mikau can come back up and if JJ can hold him off.
I would be quite surprised if these top 3 drivers manage to make these tires last till the end. I'll be extremely surprised.
Cirillo, one of those other people on those older medium tires. And we see Cirillo, I can't... Cirillo is going into the pits. Right, the top 3 are staying out. Cirillo into the pits.
Yeah, Cirillo's here. He's in the box right now. Keep an eye on that. It looks like...
Oh, and Iron Hammer catching up to Big Poppy. Big Poppy going slow. Iron Hammer makes it look easy. I don't know what is wrong with Big Poppy's car.
In the wall.
Cirillo has chosen the mediums. He's exiting the mediums.
Vez trying to pass Stryfium. But no, Vez into the pits. Cirillo gets a penalty. Cirillo not good with these pit exits. He's gone. I think that's 2 penalties for him on the pit exit.
Back on the track after his boxing. We have Big Poppy and we have Perez in the box right now. Big Poppy looks like
Stroll is spun in the castle section.
Yep. Big Poppy he chose the medium compound.
Safety car, so
that is not in another safety car. Completely lost his front wing. That is not good.
Oh, I'm feeling that for MRL sure.
So how's this going to go right now? We're looking at the front 3. We have Macau, Freeway, and Hentai. They're all in old mediums. Will they box?
Ludicrous, and I'll see them pit here.
Meanwhile, Stryfium gets a speeding under the safety car penalty. He needs to drive through.
I feel bad. I feel this one for MRL Stroll. All he had to do was keep it clean. He would have had all 3 drivers.
Macau's coming in the box. Macau's coming in the box. Will Freeway come in?
Freeway's boxing.
Yeah, has to.
And it's boxing. They're all boxing.
Yeah, that's
that means the Wizard, the Fun, and the Ends time will stay out on the hards. I'm sure of it.
It's too bad, man. I'm feeling it here.
Will Iron Arts stay out? Well, Iron Arts is boxed as well. Iron Arts is boxed. So I'll let you know. It looks like they're going for the mediums again.
Yeah, the mediums should be good now.
So it looks like Freeway's got the mediums. The Hentai's got the mediums. Let's have a look. Duck out of the race. What can...
Macau in P2 is easily going to pass Total Wizard. Total Wizard, not necessarily someone with the race pace.
Fun's gone on mediums. Iron's gone on mediums. It's mediums. Everybody's chosen mediums.
I like that from Wizard and Ezzy. See, that's what I like to see here. These guys were far back on the grid, and they're risking a free pit stop for track position, and they're on the hard tires. That should make it to the end of this race. I like that. Now we've got Macau that's gonna have to pass Wizard, and I'm sure Wizard's not gonna make it easy for him.
But I'm sure, but Mikau is very good at building up a race pace, so it might be very quick. Wizard might only have the lead for a tiny little bit of time before Mikau passes him and goes away.
Wizard has 6-lap old hards, whereas Mikau will be on fresh medium rubber, and you know how quick that pace is on those mediums.
There's only really, I'd say, minimum 3 overtaking chances. I'd say maybe max 5 overtaking chances on this track. If you defend and stay in the middle of the track for most of it, you'll be fine.
From experienced drivers, how do you think how quickly do those hard tires warm up to the mediums when you resume race pace?
The hards are very hard to warm up. I actually had a lot of trouble getting those at the temperature for the race. I think the max I really pulled up on my tires were about 82 degrees, and that's in Celsius, by the way.
So do you think now that Macau is going to be able to make a good run on Wizard?
I had to interrupt Henner's 5-second penalty for a collision with Freeway. That is not good. I don't think they have wing. I don't think they have wing damage. No, it doesn't look like it.
Was really cut damage, I think. Oh no, he's not. He's good. He's good. I thought I saw a wing in the castle section earlier, but anyways, yeah, the hards take a long time to warm up, so Macau could have a chance to get by, but he's got to get a really good launch.
Cirillo into the pits. Must have damage.
Yeah, so if you're a race driver, you think you'd be on a good chance right now if you're on the mediums right now? If you're Macau, you got to attack Total Wizard who's on the hards?
Yeah, you have no choice to really attack, and He's on those fresh tires, so he's got a lot more grip.
All right, in the pit lane we have one person boxed right now.
Yeah, that is
Salau.
yeah, that is Cirillo, as we have mentioned just mentioned a couple seconds ago.
He's in the mediums, but he's also he's got to catch the pack right now.
Yeah.
He's 30 seconds behind the leaders, but he's gonna get. So it looks like if he can catch the leaders, it may be a safety car restart if they get to sector 3. They're in sector 2 right, sector 1. We haven't crossed sector 2 yet. So Lau's just about to catch the back of the pack. So if he catches the back of the pack by the end of sector 2, I think we'll be all good to go. Sector
I think he'll make it.
of the race. Yeah, it looks like he's going to catch him by sector 2. So I think I'll go back to you guys. It'll definitely be a race underway.
Yeah, I think obviously you all should keep watching. It is gonna be a battle for this place is just off of first, but with JJ so far back in P6 now, it's unless something happens to Mikhail's race, it's gonna be Mikhail winning this.
Next time across the line, we'll have 10 laps to go, and everybody right now, maybe except for
it will be safety car in. It will be safety car in. So we're going to be under race. We're almost exiting sector 2. So back to you guys. It's going to be fun. Let's see how the race resumes.
Yeah, we should. Everyone's tires should make it to the end now. We shouldn't see any more pit stops unless there's damage or another safety car.
Ooh, and Wizard braking, and Mikhail almost into the back of Wizard.
There's gonna be reports at the end of this race for brake checking in this safety car restart, and
They're
throughout
all
the whole
bunched
race.
up. All right, back to you guys. Let's see how the race resumes. They're ready to go.
Anders needs to get up in 3rd or 4th gear.
And Total Wizard has dropped back to 2nd. That is very weird. Why did Wizard drop back to 2nd on the safety car restart when he knows Mikhail is faster? They say that maybe he's getting that advantage on that long straight. I don't know.
I think Mikhail let him by.
Yeah, I don't think. Oh, and Vez has retired. Vez has retired from the session. What has happened to him?
Yep, that's unfortunate for Vez. He's back in 13. He's gone from the race now.
I think that it is possible that it might receive a report because you have to keep position. Yep, on a restart you have to keep position. So if it might be reported if Mikhail doesn't take position back, which I think is highly unlikely because it's just the kind of caliber of driver that Mikhail is. That is definitely something that is definitely something that is on the rules of the restart. You can't switch position until you cross the line.
That's right, you can't. But Total Wizard was ahead, and I think Mikhail maybe got a little too throttle happy and got by. But I'm pretty sure he let him go through before the braking zone of turn 1.
Mm-hmm. And we're on board with Mikhail right now. We're gonna see when Mikhail is gonna be able to overtake Wizard, and once he does, he's gonna walk away with this race. It might be on this section because we have the long DRS straight, and he is catching up. He is gonna be able to overtake. He's all over the back of Wizard. Wizard's just he's not gonna let him follow. It's side by side.
Wizard's got really good straight line speed as well. Let's see here. Wizard's ahead.
Wizard is on the hard tires. He's on the 8-lap hard tires.
Oh, and Wizard is able to defend from Mikhail, but Mikhail is surging past into turn 2, and Mikhail now has the lead.
All right, in the box we have Solo and Big Puppy. I don't know what they're boxing. They're both boxing. So I'll give you an update on that.
Wizard does not have DRS just yet. Oh, and he lunges, but he has to give position back to Mikhail. He's not going to be able to make that happen.
I wouldn't have done it that time. Maybe try to round.
Oh, and Ezzy makes a move on Freeware. Freeware currently P4, but will have the inside line for the very first chicane. But lets Ezzy No, Freeware overtakes Ezzy. Retakes P3, and Mikael already has that 1 second advantage that he's so used to having.
So yeah, in the pitch situation, the pits, it looks like Solo's boxed. He's gone the hards. Also behind him, well, Gentile's gone to the hards. Big Puppies on the mediums.
Meanwhile, Io is catching up to White. It's a battle. I mixed up my words there. I don't remember what I was saying. Freeware though is very close to the back of Total Wizard, coming through 18 and 19. Still keeping that same distance now, closing in just because of that slipstream. And he's not gonna get the DRS, but he's making a move on that left side. And he's gonna pass, I'm pretty sure. Oh, and they touch wheels. They touch wheels, and it is going to be Freeware who gets that P2.
Emerald Stroll went past Henner's down the back straight, but Henner's boxed, so...
Oh, and White collision to Iron Hammer. Iron Hammer spins, and Steve and Io collides into the back. That was completely White's fault. White is going to get a report for sure. Meanwhile, White still trying to catch up on Iron Hammer. Does White? I'm just looking. Do any of them have damage? Yes, they do. White has damage from that. Iron Hammer also has damage. White has both end plates gone. Iron Hammer only has one end plate gone. Bless you.
Bless you, man.
My apologies, sorry.
That was kind of right into the mic.
That was amazing. I loved it.
Yeah, I mean, well, Ezzy trying to catch up to Total Wizard now. Total Wizard not seeming to have the race pace around Baku. Just has seemed to lose positions all race and seemed to gain them back during the safety car.
You got to remember to the interrupt you that what Total Wizard is also on 10-lap old hards, whereas the other guys are on fresh mediums.
We're probably gonna see Emerald Stroll fly by Ezzy down the straight here. He's coming close.
Ezzy coming close to Wizard. Not gonna be able to do it just yet.
Hey, White's boxed. White's
We're all
boxed.
within 2 seconds.
Gonna check on Wizard for a sec. Using less ERS though, and we are seeing JJ pass Ezzy on technically the first DRS straight. We don't see many passes through there usually in these races. But Wizard...
Now White's exited the box. He's on mediums again. It's cost him a lot of time right now. He's going to finish behind Big Puppy. Big Puppy is in position 13, so he's going to be right at the back of the pack.
I don't know, guys. I just want to say I'm really liking Ezzy's helmet right now. I don't know. It looks really nice.
What is it? On board. Nice, like that. Yeah, that seemed to be very dark, where it might be black.
I'd like to ask you guys. Now let's look at the strategy right now. We have the two front guys. We have Mikael and Freeware. They're both on 5-lap old mediums, and we have Wizard in P3. He's on the 11-lap old hards. How long do you think the hards can last in this race?
Till the end.
To the end?
Yeah.
So do you think that both Mikael and Freeware, they're on 5-lap old mediums, do you think they can go to the end?
Yep.
All right. Gonna be game on.
Meanwhile, JJ trying to pass Wizard does not necessarily have the best ERS, but has the better tires, and he is gonna come soaring past. That'll be the racing points in 2 and 3.
Very good for the constructors.
Yeah, absolutely. Racing point. None of the racing points. Ooh, and Wizard losing the back end. That might give Ezzy a chance here. Although he's going to be too far back. But yeah, Racing Point did not participate in the first race. race, but they're gonna finish 2 and 3. This might be a very good team.
And behind Wizard is also another similar strategy. He has ends time. He's also on the same 12 lap old hards. So let's check the pace between those guys. 144 for Wizard in the last lap. 145 point for Enzyme in P5.
White getting very close to Jetty in the Ferrari. White on those soft compound tires. And yeah, he is just getting that speed now. Soft versus hards. It's no debate. White is going to get that position. There's a bit of contact though, but there is no damage. There's no wing damage as I see it, and White is into P11. He's gonna be trying to charge back through this grid. Cirillo might be his next victim.
As he's had a
He's the
moment
only
there.
soft compound runner.
Those tires are gonna be real worn at the end of the race if he pushes if he pushes
Well,
hard.
so 7 laps to go. I think he could do 7 laps in the softs, right?
He can, but they'll be extremely worn at the end. They'll be around at least 70% on the rears.
Stevie having a very good showing this race. Last race, kind of only got 7th place. Because, oh, and that's White retired. White has retired from the session.
Oh, that's sad.
We're gonna go with Stryfium, and that seems to be on turn 15. Yeah, that's White in the wall. As Stryfium is so right down, White's able to glitch out. There won't be a safety car. Will be removed from the track. White with that DNF just straight into turn 15. That is definitely a spot that can definitely trick out people. If you don't brake well in the 15, that has consequences right there.
Oh, I completely forgot, but last race, the Singapore, I think it was White that it looked like he crashed into the wall on purpose. I don't know if it
Now
was
that was
reviewed
Big
by the
Poppy.
stewards or not. Oh,
White-
yeah, Big Poppy.
White got second place.
Oh, there you go. It was
Yeah.
Big Poppy. I don't know if that was reviewed by the stewards or not.
That was not submitted. Yeah, that was not submitted, but
Oh, okay.
So to give you updates on the situation of the penalties, it's looking quite good for everybody right now. In the front, like 1 to 5. Everybody's pretty clean. There's no 5-second penalties. There's no track limit penalties. So right now it's a clean race. It's going to be good. Going to be down to the wire. There are no penalty differences. So we know for a fact right now that the position 1 to Total Wizard in P5 are equal.
Yeah, I found it quite hard to exceed the track limits or corner cut around Baku. I think there's only really two corners, I mean, that you could really cut, and that is the one right before the castle section, the one that Macau is heading to right now, and the
Further
one
back. Yeah,
and
sorry.
the
Further
one,
back, we do have penalties from a lot of drivers, but we have White, we have Big Puppy, we have a few other drivers, but they're a little further down the track, further down the field. So I'm not going to report too much on that. I want to see if there's anything that the front runners have done that might affect the race right now. But they're all pretty clean. So what we're seeing right now, Macau, Freeware, The Fun, Total Wizard, Easy Time, and Iron, they're all up there. They're all in those positions, and there's no penalties to separate these guys.
yeah.
Macau's got a dominating lead right now. He's like 4 seconds ahead of
Yeah,
Freeware.
Gonna
Freeware.
see another shoey.
Yeah, Freeware though keeping, seeming to keep that for second gap, which Mikhail's been able to run away with races. Freeware keeping the gap, but that's good. There's a yellow flag in sector 2. I can't see
Ferrari
that.
Looking pretty good to me. I think they're on track.
I think they were just going slowly, maybe hit the wall.
Yeah. So it's different magenta, but they're okay.
Yeah.
Everybody looks pointing in the right direction. That's a good thing. It's gonna be exciting.
Yep,
We
very
still
good
have
thing.
13 runners. We've only had 4 retirements.
Yeah, very surprising actually.
Yeah.
So Macau's all going through section 1 now.
Yeah, Freeware trying to save up his ERS for less charge, but Mikau also saving up that ERS, so definitely, so do not think that'll work out.
I think if I'm not mistaken, assist 1 and non-assist race, both races had half the field retire, and when we're in assist 2, it's only 4 drivers retired.
So
But the most safety cars.
I'd like to check with you guys. Now we're looking at P4 Wizard. He's on 15 lap hards. Also behind him, Easy Time. He's 15 lap hards. How do you feel right now if you're on those 15 lap hards as compared to those 9 lap hard medium runners up ahead? Do you think that'll still be okay?
Yeah, you feel you're missing a. It's hard to say. It depends how you really manage your tires, but I think they're starting to feel the wear for sure at this point. There's 3 laps to go. They're gonna make it to the end, but on quite worn tires.
Do you think they'll have a little bit of an advantage to those medium runners that are running like 9 lap mediums as we get into lap?
I don't think so. I think they'll be around the same pace.
So what do you think is going to happen right now? Let's have a look. We have Mikau. He's got a comfortable lead, 4.7, almost 4.8. We have down the track. It's like 14-second gap right now over the Fun P3.
Yeah, I want so.
I'm gonna be curious to see who is the better hard tire runner between Ezzy and Wizard.
Ezzy is catching up.
He is. He's using a lot of his ERS, and I think that's what you need to do. You need to use as much as you can to get as close as possible.
That is a Haas. That is Cirillo. That is Cirillo who had an incident at the end of the castle section. I don't see any wing damage though.
He's back on track.
So yeah, no wing damage.
Yeah.
So Mikau has been running away with races. He has won every race he has participated in so far. This is his 3rd or 4th race, and he's won them all. And I'll be honest. I want to see someone else on that. I want to see someone else in that 1st place slot.
I detect a little bit of anti-Australian love right there because I'm all fully supporting my Australian comrade. He is going to finish the 3rd race in a row for Australia. He's going to do the Daniel Ricciardo shoey, and I'm really hoping that this boy can bring it for Australia. Lift the flag. I want to hear the Australian anthem again.
I hope to hear it too. I love saying Australians, and I love the shoe. I love everything about Australia.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. Just like
I would like to see Freeware try to put some pressure on him, but we're only a lap start right now.
Looks like Wizard turned the battery up. He's slowly pulling away from Ezzy.
Yeah, Ezzy also trying to turn it. And Henners has retired. What happened to Henners? That is a Big Poppy. That is an incident in turn 14. Big Poppy is going to have to be careful. Middle of the circuit. People are going to have to be careful. That might result in another safety car.
William Comrade here.
What will happen to the Williams and despawn just in time?
As he's starting to put Total Wizard under pressure here, I want to see some. I'm gonna see some fighting here, boys. Come on.
I want to see some battles. I think Gentai and Sturfram 10 and 11. I think the closest right now.
Yeah, I want to see Ezzy catch up to Total Wizard too. But Ezzy, whenever he's caught up, he's only been able to catch up to like 6/10, and then he falls back. Let's get Strippium, both of them weaving all over the place. Jetty trying to get a slipstream, and Strippium trying to break that slipstream. Jetty's going to be able to pass on that straight.
Top rubber in the Ferrari as well. When you have the red compound, the red car, you know, it gives you a little more speed.
And Strippium hits a tire against the wall, so that'll be Jetty definitely into the points. See, Mikau is gonna cross the line, and he's gonna have 1 lap left. And we are going to be on board with him until the end of the race. And there's a yellow flag in Sector 2. That's an Alfa Romeo. I had to go check. That is Steven.
And the castle's
Steven, yeah, Steven. Steven was running in P8. Yeah, he's still okay, but Big Puppy's behind him.
He's got a good
But
big gap though.
Yeah, he'll be okay. As long as he keep the car on the track, he'll be fine.
He
It's
is
looking
missing
really good.
both end plates, Steven.
He can still keep it on the track, I think, right now. It's not many laps to go. One lap and get around the corner.
Yep. Mikhail coming into the 5-6 chicane. Yeah, another yellow flag.
Big Puppy's got Steven. Big Puppy's got Steven.
Ah, gotcha.
That's P8 for Big Puppy.
Yes. There's a big gap between Steven and Big Poppy, and then there's this. And then he just spun, and Big Poppy made that up. It's like a 30-second gap. Mikhail was very close to touching the walls in that final castle section. He was a little lucky to avoid it.
Well, it's good. You go on board now, Mikhail. He's going to approach the third sector right now. I'm pretty sure he's going to be happy. He's like almost got a 6-second lead right now over P2 freeway.
Io just got a 3-second time penalty.
It's gonna be a
He's
race
4 tenths
point.
behind of Iron Hammer. If Iron Hammer doesn't have any penalties, then
No, I don't see Iron Hammer.
Mikhail coming through turn 20.
Iron Hammer 3-second.
so they're both on 3 seconds now. So this is for track.
Iron
position.
Hammer
And Mikhail, I'm sorry to interrupt. Mikhail coming across the line wins assist 2 in Azerbaijan.
Oh yeah, congratulations! That's another Aussie victory. I'm happy.
Freeware is going to come in second. JJ is going to come in third. A spectacular showing for the Racing Points.
Let's see, Ionides and Iron Hammer are
P2.
gonna battle to the line here. To the line, who's it gonna be?
On this side by side, it's Ionides pulling ahead
It's
as it comes to the line, but Iron Hammer coming back. But it'll be Iron Hammer on penalty. It is Iron Hammer on penalties.
Yes, correct. Ironhide had 8 seconds of penalties.
Yeah, he had an unserved 5 seconds. That's strange.
Yeah.
It's also, we saw that happen in the non-assist race with Ramakron. That's what promoted me up to P2.
Yeah, and we had three wide and assist 1. And 3 wide to the line. That was definitely very interesting to see. Jetty, I think, still has that fastest lap. Yes, he does. Jetty Ricardo is going to finish with an extra point. Right, he is going to finish with 3 points today.
And the reports are already in, boys. The reports are in.
Yeah, I expect a report for Stryfium and a report for White, and I don't know the others. But those are the 2 that I expect. And that is your race today.
It's certainly been an exciting race because there's been a lot of a few safety cars, a lot of little battles, a lot of wing damage. We've had most drivers actually pitting boxing actually more than twice or 3 times.
Yeah.
And I'm very, very proud as an Australian to see an Australian flag on the top step. So let me just enjoy the Australian national anthem.
That would be fun if a bit of the anthem's actually played in game.
You'd have to get a lot of different anthems.
That's true.
Well done. Is that the 3rd victory for Mikhail in a row?
I think so.
I think it's only 2 guys.
No, it's 3, but he doesn't raise it. He only does assists.
Ah.
So it is 3 in a row for him.
Well, there you go.
That'll be that. These are your results. The obviously unofficial 'cause penalties need to be taken into account. Mikhail, your winner once again. Freeware, JJ, Wizard, Ezzy 9-time, Hammer, Ionides, Big Poppy, Jetty, and Stryfium rounding out the top 10. And for the non-points finishers, it is Cirillo who came across the line. Steven, Henners, White, Vez, Squirmy, and Duck Lovers all DNF today.
Oh man, I could have sworn MRL Funky was Canadian. I thought there was a Canadian in the Racing Point in this league.
Nope, it is a German and a Brit.
Could have sworn there was Canadian. That's my bad.
It is okay. I am going to close out of the game so we can get to the interviews section.
Let's hope we can hear from the top freeware and the.
Yeah, I want to hear from those Racing Points. And Wizard is already in the interviews, so let's see what we can hear from him. Hey,
Hello.
yeah, you are on stream.
Hi, stream. How are you?
The stream is not conscious.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah. Oh well.
Any questions for me?
Yeah, definitely ask them. I'm gonna be getting the points set up. Yeah, so
So
yeah, go ahead.
no, go ahead, please.
No, I'm doing the point. I'm getting the spreadsheet set up. So
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, hey, Wizard, good job, but how do you feel losing to an Australian again?
I'm not too bummed about it. I'm just having fun here. No, not my normal time zone to race because I had my race earlier, as you would know. But
That's true.
it
It's
was
very
good.
late right now. Yeah.
It is quite late here. It is 3 in the morning almost. So I'm just here to kill some time and have some fun.
You drove good. You drove good. I was very impressed. But I am always impressed by your driving anyway. So I do expect that kind of level that you
So
are
the
at.
caffeine kept me going. Either way, I think 3 people overtook me on one straight
oh,
at one point, which was
It-
a shame.
I've never seen anybody overtake. I've never seen any more than one car overtake you. I can't believe 3 overtook you.
Yeah, well, I think, yeah. But anyway, because I came through from P15, so I'm quite happy with the finishing position.
You are a solid, good driver. So there's no
I
doubt.
think the race earlier was a bit better performance on my part.
It was. It was. But you know, as you get
I,
later, you get more tired. So that shows your endurance level.
I guess it does. WEC, I'm here. Like any 24-hour races, I'm good. I just don't need sleep. I think I've proved that I've done 2 races, 2 like hour-long races.
I've seen you do very long races. Is this the second? Is this the second race you've done in the
This is the second race I've done in the span of 4
in the
hours.
LOR? And the other LOR race was also delayed too as well because I think that we had error in one of the restarts.
Yeah, so I don't
So
need sleep. So
yeah,
anyway,
you
endurance cars. There's contracts on the table. I've got the stamina of something, whatever's fit.
we have
we're glad
and
to have you there.
yeah. Speaking of happy to have people. JJ is now in the room.
How do?
Mm, You you had a chance, man. You had a chance at the
Oh.
win today.
Win was on the cards. I had to bottle it, didn't I, into the freaking wall.
yeah.
Yeah, I
was
saw
rooting
that. You
for
were
you.
pulling away
Aw.
from me, and I just see the racing point facing the wrong way, and I almost crashed into you, but you ghosted.
Guys, the best part of it was I caused my own safety car to put on the hards. I don't know if you caught that on stream.
I did.
Smash-
I knew it.
Smashed it on the straight, and I was like, oh, thinking I was totaled, and I went, oh no, great, safety car, time to pit.
I
Perfect.
knew it. I even mentioned that. I'm sorry,
Ah.
JJ. I've got to apologize to you. I could have sworn there was a Canadian in a racing point, and I thought it was you. But so I called you MRL Stroll the whole race. That's on me.
Oh, dude. I was in
Oh, that's a
Sergio's
shame.
seat. I was in Sergio's seat, mate.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
It's all good. It's all good. So yeah, a bit gutted that I managed to bin it twice. But coming home P3, it's all good. It's gravy.
Yeah,
I was
definitely
really
did a
rooting
good job.
for you. Really rooting for you.
Cheers, buds.
Oh yeah, you weren't rooting for me.
I never said I wasn't rooting for you. I was just rooting extra for JJ.
Nice.
Yeah, that's fine. I understand. No hard feelings.
You have the luck of the Irish anyway.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, total. When I got past you, when you were on the hards, the last stint, the first like 3 laps, I was like, man, he's just gonna sit in my DRS right until the last lap. I was thinking,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
what I
allowed-
tried to do. Then I made a
Yeah.
mistake. I think I almost binned it at the castle section.
At some point, I was just like, this dude ain't.
Because that's what I
stopping off.
wanted to do, and you didn't break away from me as well,
Yeah,
which is the big
yeah, I
shame
was
because you
thinking
weren't
that.
faster.
I was like 1 or 2 more laps, and I was gonna drop behind again. I was gonna fake being slow and do the same back to you, and then I don't know what happened, but you dropped out the DRS, and then I could pull.
Yeah, I
over,
just
which
made a
was-
mistake, and I couldn't claw the time back.
Yeah,
So JJ, did you put any preparation into the race? Did you do a lot of practice before this race or not?
Not for this. No, we did Baku in MRL. I think not last week, but the week before, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. But I haven't raced it since then, so I just came in.
How did
threw
you
on the race
how
setup.
would you judge your performance like tonight, like at a 1 out of 10 scale? How do you think?
Well,
how
to
do
be
you think-
quite frank, I didn't expect anything above third or fourth. Henry's faster than me. Freeware's faster than me. Mikhail's faster than me, so I'm quite happy to come home third.
I don't like that attitude as a race driver because you should be like you're faster than everybody else. But however,
put realistic.
Like I'm
cars on.
faster than everyone else.
He doesn't have
Yeah.
that FST logic where he's gonna win every single race and says he will.
I want that logic. I want that. I don't give a shit. I'll be like, hey, I'm slower than everybody else. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna beat everybody. I'm gonna psychologically win. That's how you want to do it. But yeah. Anyway, it's good. You're enthusiastic and you drive a good race, and that's what it's all about. Having fun.
Yeah, it was good. It was
I don't know if you caught it, but I think it was me and Mikau twice down the main straight, neck and neck, maxing out our cars.
We did
Just,
see that.
good. One
off
of
of the restarts.
one
think
of the,
one
one of the
time-
restarts was scary.
Yeah,
I
I think you
know.
had
I think it
on
was-
that one, right?
There's a really slow one. We were doing like 30 mile an hour.
Oh yeah, that's probably me.
That was scary. That was
Yeah,
scary.
that's how I do restarts. I just go really
Oh.
slow, have the second place guy almost overtake me, then I floor it. And he actually did
Oh.
overtake me. He decided to peace out
Yeah,
and just go.
I tried to do the same. On that restart, I was up alongside someone. I was like, "You ain't wiggling no more," and I pulled my car alongside.
Yeah,
And
because Mikau, what happened was I went to go slow to back you up, then floor it, and he just went instead on the restart.
he's here
Yeah, and
now.
then I let you back through.
Yeah, you let me back through because you got an illegal overtake for being a naughty boy.
Okay, so go,
No,
ladies and
I
gentlemen,
didn't
we
do
have
it.
Mikal in here, the race winner. Congratulations, Mikal.
Thank you.
So good stuff. Clap it around, boys.
Is that 3 in a row, bro? Is that 3 in a row?
I guess if you're not counting non-assist, which I don't race in.
He's won so many times he's lost track.
Mhm.
Let us
Yeah.
know. Let us know how you felt about the race.
It was
Gifted.
all over the place. It was unfortunate from Jay's accident. He was on the better strategy, especially after the second to last safety car. He was on the hards and running a solid race in P4, but then one mistake in the castle cost him. And the safety car came out, was able to box for a fresh set of mediums, and then just went.
Sit behind me for a bit.
Yeah.
Go side by side down the main straight twice and not be able to overtake me until I absolutely bottle it under braking.
Yeah, but he's not scared of the Irish guys because we know in Australia we're a lot faster. So. I don't think he's gonna
Well, you're
mind
also
them.
upside down, so your wings work the opposite way.
Don't let the Irish guy try to fool you, Mikal. You still won the race.
Yeah.
Your wings actually
Okay.
create lift instead of downforce because you're upside down.
Well, that was
Well
my
done.
race basically. Thank
So
you.
that's got to be. You have to move up to the next leagues, guys. 'Cause these guys are too slow for you. I think you're up ready for the next level.
I'm already in the next level, so.
Until you start winning races, Wizard. I don't see that right now.
I mean, in my normal league. Yeah, but
you
I could have
didn't
won
taste
that
the
race.
champagne, bro. There's no champagne for you. You
Yeah, but
finished
I almost
P4.
could. If I didn't make that mistake, I could have gone funky.
Yeah, but the fact is that you did.
Yes,
Same
exactly.
with-
While
with
we're all
Jay.
here, I've just got to
Good
pay
call.
homage to my teammate in Racing Point who got P2 and brought home a
Yeah,
double
he
points,
drove.
double podium for Racing Point, which is
Yeah, he
quite
drove
nice.
very well.
Very
He
good for
drove
the
very well.
constructors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, quali was a bit interesting. Like I was starting my final run, and then Joe just got tangled with one of the Renaults, who took me out of my final run. So
Yeah, my final run went.
That's
Oh,
interesting,
I'm in
but-
P15. What do I do? Oh, I'm gonna quality on the mediums. Bin it.
So, are you saying you guys got blocked by somebody, like some of the slow drivers, when you were in a fast lap and they are on the in lap? Is that what happened?
Oh, I think we were both on the fast lap. It was just unfortunate, but
Okay.
because I could have improved. Like my lap was pretty mediocre. Like I can
I
easily
think that's
go at
part of
least
your
4
strategy as
times
well,
faster.
but you have to
I
have
see.
you have to pick the right point of when you're going to rejoin the race as well. That'll allow you to have a gap. So I don't know
Yeah,
if Bono let you
But
down as a race
it
engineer.
worked
Or...
out in the end, which is the important thing. You know, I got
Yeah.
the 25 points. No,
Where did you
unfortunately,
qualify to, by the way, Mikhail? Sorry. Where did you
I was
qualify?
P2. I was P2 because
Okay, so yeah.
I messed up my final run,
I think.
or my
Oh
final
no,
run got deleted.
it was JJ's
That's
teammate on
okay.
pole.
Yeah. I qualified P6. I don't know. I thought I put a great lap in, but
You know, it was a good result for the
it
team.
wasn't.
You know,
I think
just have to
Mhm.
keep this momentum going into our home race at Hockenheim. Good.
Oh,
Hopefully
yeah.
we get good results
Yeah.
for Mercedes.
Well, you guys scared a little bit because it was wet during the qualifying, and then obviously we went to a dry race. So, were you guys a little bit worried about the?
No, I mean,
It wasn't
mean,
waiting
like-
quality.
Yeah,
Oh,
there
no,
wasn't
I
any
think
rain.
thinking of the
Yeah.
earlier
Yeah.
race. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
sorry.
thinking of assist
There,
one.
there was a call. There was a call to get that there could have been rain, but it was like 10 to
It's very
15
hard when you
minutes
have to commentate
at the end
multiple
of the
races.
race,
Yeah.
at the end of qualifying, and there was no threat of rain during the race, so it was pretty straightforward on that
Yeah.
front. Well, if that's all, guys, I'm gonna head out.
Thank you, Mikhail.
Alright.
Have you installed
Same.
the 2020 2020 game? You're ready for the 2020 season?
Yeah.
Have you got the game ready? I hope you're going to practice.
Will when it comes out.
All right. Thank you. Good job. Well
Yeah,
done.
I'm out. Peace
Thanks,
out, boys.
Mikhail.
I'm gonna leave too.
Alright, see you. Good race, JJ.
Alright.
Cheers,
Yeah,
guys.
okay.
Take it easy. See you next week.
Alright, see you then.
See ya.
Hey, bro.
All right, that'll be it for the stream today. On Saturday, will be assist one. Will be the start of a new race week. Will be round 4 in Germany in the Hockenheim ring. So not in the Hockenheim ring. That would be weird. At the Hockenheim ring. What are the implications of in the Hockenheim ring?
The pit
That
lane.
you're at the track.
Maybe to ask Toto Wolf. He'll tell you. You could be
Yeah.
get to the job.
All
Talk
right.
of mine.
So, all right. Well, we will. All right. Well, assist one. We will see. Then let me pull up assist one. Let me see where the table's at. Yeah, this is assist one is probably our assist one is definitely pretty competitive. We got first place. Only separated by 2 points, but the championship leader Charles Noncrash has a qualifying ban. So will he be able to get back up the table and defend his P1? It would be very interesting if he could. That would be the mark of a very quality driver. Chipsy in second
not
place.
crash.
Yeah, and not crash, of course. Chipsy gonna try and take advantage of that. Gonna try and finally get a win. Has gotten third place for the last 2 races. And Cram Soup will also have a qualifying ban. Your first 2 qualifying bans in LOR history, but even with them, it will be sure to be a great race. We will see you then. Have a good night, and we hope to see you on Saturday. Goodbye.
And a big shout out to Krezar for the awesome commentary.
Yes.
Much
Thank you.
appreciated.
Yeah, much appreciated.
Let's look forward to the next race. Good
Yeah,
luck.
absolutely. See you then. Goodbye.